A Universidade do Arizona está na cidade de Tucson. E o que eu mais gosto do fato de ter uma universidade com estudantes do mundo todo é que, por causa disso, a cidade oferece uma grande variedade de comidas. Hoje vamos conhecer juntos ofertas culinárias de duas diferentes culturas, comida turca e comida indiana. Primeiro, vamos conhecer comida turca no restaurante Istambul. Esse é o sanduíche de frango apimentado estilo turco.
So we're here in Tucson at Istanbul restaurant. I'm gonna try some nice Turkish food out. And so this here is the spicy chicken sandwich. And I'll show you here, nice grilled chicken. And you'll see that it's got this cheese here. Now this cheese is Saganaki cheese, which is a fried cheese, made pan-fried. So it comes from a Turkish word. It is a Greek type of cheese. So we'll try this out.
É de frango grelhado com queijo Saganaki, que é um queijo grego frito numa panela, que dá uma textura cremosa e um sabor doce.
I'm gonna probably end up putting some of this sauce here on it the next time. I imagine that's gonna make it a little bit spicier. It's not spicy in and of itself without this sauce. The cheese is very creamy, and it's not particularly salty, which I actually enjoy. So it's almost got this sweet and savory thing going on. So it's pretty interesting. Try some of these fries.
As batatas tinham um tempero cítrico muito refrescante.
With some seasoning, I'll try a little bit of this. Some of that.
Colocaram o molho apimentado à parte, mas é claro que eu adicionei.
So exactly like I thought. The sauce is a little bit spicier, so adding the sauce makes it a little bit spicier. I imagine they put it on the side just to make sure people can make it as spicy as they want. I particularly am gonna add a lot of this spicy sauce to it. Give it that nice little extra bite. But it is very good. It's very nice. I'm gonna enjoy this a lot. So these fries right here are very interesting. It's got this little seasoning, and it's actually, it's like this, it's got this wonderful little citric flavor to it. I'm not sure if it's orange or lemon, but it is very nice. It adds a freshness to the fries. It's very tasty.
Antes de mostrar o próximo prato, se inscreva, porque no canal de Oko sempre vamos a lugares interessantes juntos. Agora o prato de kebab de carne e fígado de cordeiro.
So we have the combo kebab plate here, and so we have two different types of kebab. We have the beef and we have the liver. So let me try this beef. Try some of that here. Get a bigger piece, right?
A carne estava muito bem temperada e molhadinha, suculenta, muito boa.
Very nicely seasoned, very moist. Now let me try this liver. Now the liver is something that I'm not a big fan of, but I thought might as well try it because I've never had lamb liver before.
A primeira vez que eu como fígado de carneiro.
So it looks nice and tender.
Sabor delicado e carne macia.
So it's got a nice bite to it. It's very meaty. It is a nice piece of meat to eat. It does have a little bit of, obviously it's liver, so it does have a little bit of that iron flavor to it. A little bit more earthy. So I do prefer the beef to the liver, but the liver isn't bad either. We've got some rice, some nice looking salad, some pita bread. I'm gonna actually try some of this rice. It looks very nice and fluffy, nice and loose.
O arroz bem soltinho, muito saboroso.
Yeah, pretty much like I imagined. It's nice and fluffy, nice and loose. It does have a little bit of seasoning, so there's some flavor as well. All right, so we're gonna try some of this pita, some of this sauce here.
O molho tzatziki tem como base iogurte e é muito refrescante.
Some of that nice tzatziki sauce. If you've tried tzatziki sauce before, you know, probably you feel the same way that I do. It's wonderful. It's nice and refreshing, especially right now it's really hot outside, so that's very good to try. And then we've got some of the salad. It's got some feta cheese in there as well, some olives. So, red onions, tomato. Try some of this out.
A salada com azeitonas, calamata e queijo feta também estava muito refrescante.
The Kalamata olives are wonderful. I don't have Kalamata olives all the time, so that's very good. I enjoy it again. It's a nice salad. It's not doused with the dressing. It's got a nice amount of dressing on there. So, with some of that feta cheese, adding a little bit of salt. Very good. So one of the things that I appreciate about here is this is a nice family-owned restaurant. They make a lot of things here in-home, in-house. Like for example, the spicy sauce that I mentioned earlier. The owner explained to me that they make it here. It's their own little blend. For the fries, they actually make a little mix of some seasoning and lemon juice for the fries. It gives it a nice different type of flavor, and it's very refreshing. And also they mentioned for the liver how they go ahead and marinate that overnight, and that's why the liver was nice. It wasn't tough, it was nice and tender. So another thing that they make here homemade is their baklava. So we've got baklava with some ice cream. Gonna try some of this out. Looking forward to this. I don't know if you can see that deliciousness, all that nice caramelization here with this ice cream. Ooh, you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. All that. Ooh. All right. That is nice and flaky. Get some with the ice cream here.
Crocante e macio, frio e quente, uma combinação perfeita.
So it's a nice little touch. Having the ice cream with the baklava. I didn't anticipate that. I've had baklava many times before. This is very good. The nice crispy flakiness of the baklava with the refreshing. The whole meal has been very refreshing. It's very good for being hot outside. But the nice refreshing ice cream, mix the two together, you can't go wrong. So go ahead and enjoy some of this.
Agora conheceremos a praça mais popular da universidade, o Main Gate Square. Aqui tem uma variedade de restaurantes chineses, japoneses, italianos, holandeses, mexicanos, claro, americanos também, mas nós escolhemos um restaurante indiano. Vamos conhecer juntos o restaurante indiano Barbecue. Aqui você pode escolher adicionar molho com base de iogurte, tamarindo ou menta. O primeiro sanduíche que eu escolhi aqui foi do chicken tikka, ou frango no molho apimentado tikka masala, enrolado. É apimentado, aromático e muito saboroso. O segundo sanduíche foi de carne de cordeiro, bem temperado, também enrolado. Não tão apimentado, mas muito saboroso. E aí, ficou com fome? Se tem alguma comida que você gostaria que eu experimentasse, coloque nos comentários embaixo. E lembre de dar esse joinha, o like. E como você já sabe, se você chegou nesse ponto do vídeo, coloque nos comentários embaixo o emoji de comida, qualquer comida, para saber que você assistiu até o finalzinho. Muito obrigado pelo apoio. Até a próxima!